Welcome to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. I'm your host, Pete Mezzetti. My guest this evening is Stan Mingione, who's the Executive Director of the Old Saybrook Senior Center. Stan, welcome. How are you, my friend?
I'm well. How are you?
Good to see you.
You as well. Haven't seen you in a while.
I know. I haven't seen you in forever.
Quite a while.
I was going to say it's been a while.
Yeah.
So Stan, what's new with the Senior Center?
Oh, let's see. A lot. Yeah. We and I'm going to make the announcement on your show for the first time to the public. We are going to open September 13th. Normal hours, normal programming, everything the way it was pre-COVID. So really? September 13th is opening day for us.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And that includes our congregate lunch as well.
I was going to say, we'll talk about this over the half hour. But as far as meals go, how have you guys been doing the meals program?
Yeah, it's been crazy busy. You know, our Meals on Wheels program we're up about 25%.
Oh, wow.
For a small meal provider like us, that's a lot.
Right.
And we're small staff too. You know, we've let some staff go, and there's the staff that remains. You know, has really been working triple time to get the meals out, but we haven't missed a day, and we fed the need that's out there. You know, whoever wanted a meal got a meal during this time. So, and we also started, in place of our congregate service, we started a grab and go service.
Okay.
Kind of like a takeout service.
Right.
So you can't come in to dine. You can get your meal and you can take it away and go home, eat it, go to the park or whatever you want to do with it, which has been very popular.
Right. And you guys are still doing the takeaway meal program as well?
Yeah, we're going to continue that. Even when we open in September, we're going to continue that grab and go meal service, because it's been great for people that really don't want to come inside, you know, or a little uncomfortable doing that.
Absolutely. And like you said, when you guys open in September, you guys are going to open regular hours, and your programs are going to be the regular.
Correct. You know, we're hoping to get our painting classes back. You know, people will be playing cards and mahjong. Our gym will be open regular hours. Our thrift shop, all the things that we used to do before, you know, will be back, which is good. You know, kind of exciting.
Absolutely.
We're ready.
Absolutely. Now, how have you guys been doing since the start of the pandemic?
Well, you know, we've been doing great, and we've got great support from the community. You know, like I said, our meal program has just taken off. You know, we've gotten a lot of requests for our Meals on Wheels program in the 9 towns. We've done the grab and go service, and the one thing that we've done, kind of while it's been a little quiet, was we've taken this opportunity to renovate the building a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So, you know, now we have our front entrance is totally new. We have a separate entrance and exit, so you come in one way and out the other way. You know, some of this was brought on because of COVID.
Right.
We needed to do it anyway because we had an aging building, but COVID kind of pushed it up to the forefront for us.
Right.
So totally new front entrance. We've got the kind of New England style front porch, which is nice for people just to sit and have their coffee in the morning. And I'm anxious for people to see it. It really came out spectacular.
Absolutely. Now, during the time of COVID, how has that affected you guys fundraiser wise?
Well, we haven't had a fundraiser, so it's greatly affected us. We just, you know, we used to have our event at Water's Edge, and of course we couldn't do that. And you know, with COVID, that just pushed it. And then not only for us, but all nonprofits, you know, just didn't have the opportunity to fundraise as much as we did in the past.
No, definitely not.
So that definitely does affect from a financial standpoint. It affects us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming we're just starting the fiscal year. How are you guys looking financially?
You know, we came through last year in great shape. Again, we had great support from the community. This year, you know, looks like it's going to be a great year again. You know, we start our new fiscal year October 1. So, you know, we're you know, knock on wood, we've been lucky. I have a great staff who just, you know, dug their heels in and came to work every day. You know, our board has been supportive of what we're doing, and you know, I feel fortunate.
Absolutely. And that's right. You guys are run by a board of directors, correct?
Correct. We have a 12-member board of directors who's been wonderful throughout this, very supportive of myself and the staff, and we've been able to accomplish a lot during the this uncertain time.
Absolutely. Now, tell us a little bit about the Senior Center and how long you've been there.
So I've been there for 16 years.
Okay.
Yeah, the first 12 I was the controller, so I was the money guy. You know?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And some of that was, there were times when we didn't have a lot of money and things weren't great.
Right.
And the last 4 years as executive director. So it's been challenging, it's been rewarding, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what types of, when you guys open in September,
Yep.
what types of, are you going to offer all the programs that you guys have?
Yep. You know, we're going to have Tai Chi, we're going to have yoga, we're going to have our massage back. You know, currently we're doing things by appointment, like our haircuts, our foot care, and you know, our thrift shop is open. We've had to limit the capacity of the number of people that go down to shop during the day, and it's limited hours, but we'll be back to regular hours and no capacity limits. Our gym will be open as well with no capacity, so everything the way it was, and we're just anxious to get everybody back and to see the improvements we've made to the building, and you know, hopefully welcome some new friends who you know, maybe have not been to the center before, but have heard about it and are, you know, just ready for some socialization.
Absolutely. And you said you guys have a special event coming up as well.
We do. So we open September 13th, and the following Saturday, the 18th, we're having our first fundraiser that we've had in a long time.
Okay.
We're having an open house.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of fun activities. We're going to have mini golf on the parking lot, cooking demonstrations, showcase the building and what we've been doing, just a lot of fun activities, and a dunk tank, maybe a surprise guest or two in the dunk tank. One of them may be Pete Mezzetti, I'm not sure.
Yeah. If you play your cards right, yes. Absolutely.
So I think it'll be a fun event. Hamburgers, hot dogs, you know, it's just going to be a nice way to welcome everybody back.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And what obviously, when the pandemic first hit, you guys were pretty much close the doors.
Yes. We did.
Work from home.
Yeah, a couple of people work from home. Again, you know, because there was nothing going on, we had to lay off a lot of staff.
Right.
The employees that stayed, we were just there to answer the phones and there for our nutrition program, and you know, just trying to handle that volume.
Right.
But it was quiet and it was different, and you know, we had to reinvent ourselves in many ways.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So very, very different environment than the hustle and bustle of people coming in every day.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock. You know,
Right.
we were pretty busy.
And I'm sure, especially with you guys being a nonprofit organization with the pandemic, it hasn't been easy.
No, and not only for us, but for all the nonprofits in the area. It's been a struggle, and you know, fortunately for us, like I said, we've had great support from the community. They believe in what we're doing. They see the value in what we're trying to do in feeding our seniors.
Right.
You know, great support from the 9 towns that we serve. So you know, we're lucky in that respect. But you know, we lost about 60% of our revenue during that time. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's a lot.
Absolutely.
You know, we've been able to make some of it up through going out to the community and our appeals, and through grants.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah. It hasn't been easy.
No, it's you know, a struggle, but like I said, my staff's been great. They've come to work every day. They just, like I said, dug their heels in and really tried to make, you know, lemonade out of lemons.
Absolutely.
as they say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And and now you guys did a partnership with the local restaurants, didn't you?
We did, for our grab and go service.
Yeah,
The
how'd that
volume
go?
got so high that our kitchen, because we were short staffed, couldn't keep up with the demand.
No.
So we partnered with local restaurants, and they helped us out, you know, providing us with meals that we could pass along on our grab and go meals, which worked wonderfully. I mean, they were so great on anything we needed. They were right there. So it was great to see the community come together like that.
Absolutely.
And it gave us a chance to build our inventory back up of meals, and so that
Yep.
we can handle the demand. And that's just what we did. I think right through July, or through the beginning of July, had the restaurants helping us out.
Oh, wow.
So it was great.
That was pretty impressive.
Absolutely.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Now going forward, what do you see in the near future?
So me personally, senior centers I think are starting to evolve into more of, because seniors are living longer, they're more active.
Right.
They're they want to do the fun kind of activities.
Yeah.
Before we were starting to offer limited amounts of activities where seniors could participate and be sort of interactive, and now we're going to be doing more than that, more of the health and wellness piece. Like I said, we're redoing our grounds to get people outside. We can do yoga outside, we can do Tai Chi. We're going to have a senior fitness playground outside as well. Oh, cool. So they can come and even if you just want to sit and relax and read a book, there's going to be a spot for everybody there. But I think senior centers and senior services are moving more towards the wellness piece.
And think of it this way, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. The towns that you guys cover, I think, are the 9 towns of Middlesex County that 9-Town Transit covers.
Correct.
Pretty much. Give her.
No, they're the same.
Are they? Okay.
Yes, yep.
Okay. And how closely do you guys work with 9-Town Transit?
Well, we work closely. A lot of our the people that come to our center, some of them use 9-Town Transit to get to the estuary,
right?
Because we are a drop-off point as well.
That's right.
So those that can't drive,
right,
or that need that service to get around. We collaborate with them. A lot of people will come in saying, "Hey, my bus was supposed to be here at 4:15, and I don't see it coming." So, we're on the phone with dispatch and trying to figure out what time their ride actually was, and just assure them that they didn't miss the bus and another one's coming.
Yeah, you didn't miss the bus, and you were inside doing something.
Exactly.
You missed the bus. They don't wait that long, and then
no. And 9-Town's been great.
Absolutely.
If they notice that somebody's not outside waiting, they'll come inside and say, "Hey, we're here to pick up so and so."
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now they're a very worthwhile organization. Speaking from personal experience myself, they're a great organization. Everybody's
and
very
transportation's
helpful.
a great need for seniors these days.
Absolutely.
The more we could provide that service. I mean, we do a little bit with our EMOTS program with medical transportation.
Yep.
But we're limited in what we can do, and that's where 9-Town comes in, and they do a great job.
Good segue. Let's talk about the EMOTS program.
Okay. So that's our medical transportation program.
Okay.
We take people one-on-one in a passenger vehicle. We now have Subaru Foresters, four-wheel drive, so we're not going to get stuck in the snow or the ice or the elements. We usually take people to medical appointments out of the 9-Town area. So if you have an appointment in New Haven or in Guilford or Hartford, we'll take you one-on-one with a driver. When your appointment's done, we're right there. You're right in the car, and we're getting you right back home.
Oh, cool.
No waiting, no calling for a service. We're right there. We stay with you the entire time.
Very cool. Very cool.
We also do in-town local rides as well to local doctor's appointments.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And from last time you and I were together, you were also telling me that you guys take people grocery shopping.
We did.
Okay.
Pre-pandemic, we did. So that's something we'll be starting up again as well.
Okay.
There was a good demand for that. People like, just getting on the bus and socializing with each other more than the grocery shopping itself. And I think people miss that. The isolation through the pandemic.
Absolutely.
Just been horrible for people.
Absolutely.
So we need to get them, back amongst their friends and talking and socializing.
Stan, would you mind sticking around for another segment?
Would love it.
We'll be right back.
As the COVID-19 vaccines become available, you might be asking yourself, should I get it? And if I do, will I be able to go about life without putting my family at risk? You've got questions, and that's normal. The fact is, the vaccines are safe and effective. They're going to save lives. To get the latest on the COVID-19 vaccines, visit getvaccineanswers.org, because getting back to the moments we miss starts with getting informed. It's up to you.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear, because for years he's only said,
only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say, like If you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Welcome back to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. I'm your host, Pete Mezzetti, sitting here with Stan Mingione from the Old Sherbrooke Senior Center. Stan, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Stan, you told us at the top of the show that you had exciting news, but for my viewers and listeners that are just joining us,
Yes.
What is the exciting news?
So and like I said, we're making the announcement on your show.
Yeah.
First time in public, right?
All right.
September 13th, we will be reopening the Estuary Council to the public.
Excellent.
Yep. No appointments. No standards for capacity limits.
Okay.
So we're just opening the doors, and hopefully we're back to just like we never left.
Cool.
In March of 2020 is when we had to close.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So it's been a while.
It has been. It has been. Now, I'm assuming, even though you guys aren't open to the public yet, people are still in the office during the day.
Yeah, people are still in the office. We're still doing things by appointment. We're still doing haircuts by appointment.
Mm-hmm.
We have nursing services. We're doing our haircuts, as I just mentioned. Our thrift shop is open, limited hours,
Yep.
which September 13th we'll go back to normal hours. Our gym is open. We have a wonderful trainer right now, a personal trainer that we share with the Y.
Okay.
His classes have been just wonderful. People love him. I actually take one of the classes on Friday afternoons.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been a fun experience.
There you go.
But again, everything's by appointment. We're checking everyone that comes into the building. We're taking temperatures. We're making sure that we take every precaution to make sure everyone's safe.
Absolutely.
One of the things I'm proud of is in the past year and a half, no one's gotten sick on our watch by coming to the center. So just rest assured that everybody that's coming back knows that we're taking the proper precautions, going through all the cleaning protocols, and just making it a safe environment.
Absolutely, absolutely. And once you guys open on September 13th, that's going to be full open, full
Yes.
disclosure, all your programs,
Absolutely.
your meals, everything else.
Meals
Let's
are
talk
starting
about
up
that.
as well. Our meals will be starting in Clinton and Killingworth and in Old Lyme as well.
Okay.
So we're excited to get the congregate meals back and get people back in and socializing and eating together and just being together.
Absolutely, absolutely. And from what I understand, I have an experience myself, your meals are phenomenal. Your lunch.
They really are. I mean, my staff and I, we eat the meals as well. They're restaurant quality. If you haven't experienced it yet, I know you need to come down and have
I
lunch
haven't.
with us.
One of these days, I'm going to come down and have lunch with you.
Absolutely.
One of these days, I'm going to come down.
They're excellent, and our food service manager Aaron is doing
Yep.
a lot of cooking demonstrations online now, so you can
really?
go onto our Facebook page and see his cooking demos and learn some new tips. He just did one last Friday, summer grilling tips.
Oh,
so
cool.
how to grill the perfect burger and things to go with it, and it's really
cool.
fun. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very, very cool.
Yeah. So we'll be doing more things. We did an intimate dinner for 4 people out on our patio.
Yeah.
And that was wonderful. It was at night, and they just loved it. We had music, and it was a 5-course dinner that our food service manager prepared, and it was really a nice event. We're going to do more of those.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Now, as far as once you guys open on the 13th, you guys are going to be open full.
Yes.
Full schedule?
Absolutely. Full
Okay.
schedule of, like I said, our Tai Chi will be back, our yoga will be back, our exercise classes, our gym open, more hours, our thrift shop will be open more hours. People can come in just to, meet up with friends.
Right.
And the card games are back, mahjong and chess and all the things we used to do. Weight Watchers meets there on Thursdays and
Right.
Saturdays.
Yes.
So they're back. So it's great. We're seeing a lot of our friends come back, and we're seeing some new friends. So I hope people take advantage of it and come on and see what we're doing.
Absolutely. Now, I know we talked about this a little bit during the first segment. What types of programs do you guys offer?
So pre-COVID, we had our painting classes. we had massage therapy, we had reflexology, we had all the exercise classes, including our yoga, our chair yoga, Tai Chi, Zumba, and all those are coming back. We've just been in touch with a lot of the instructors, and they're anxious to get back.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you guys also have your retail store as well.
Our thrift shop, yep.
Yeah.
Our thrift shop right now is open Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Mondays is our day that we bring in donations.
Okay.
So if you have a donation to bring in, you just call and make an appointment, and we can take the donation in at that time. But we're open limited hours. We're open 10. We're usually done by 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So 13th will be open right till 4.
Okay.
10 to 4 as always. And people love to shop at our thrift shop.
Absolutely.
The hidden gem on the shoreline, as
Absolutely.
we call it, right?
Now, what are your hours?
So right now, we're still open 8 to 4.
Okay.
That's still our hours, but of course we're doing things by appointment.
Yeah.
But on the 13th, everything will be, as it was. We'll be there 8 to 4 as well.
Wow, you guys are a very busy organization.
Very busy. We were busy, pre-COVID. I think just with our meal program ramping up and the nutrition piece of our organization just becoming more to the forefront during this time, it's just made us, it's lifted our awareness a little bit. So, and one other thing I failed to mention, and again, first time announcing it on your show.
Go for it.
We were awarded a grant from Senior Resources, Eastern Connecticut Area Agency on Aging, for a social worker.
Really?
Which I'm very proud of, to bring that service to our 9-town community. So if there's a senior that's suffering any kind of isolation because of the pandemic, or any kind of abuse, or just has nowhere to turn, feels like life is just a struggle for them, they can come to us and we can get them the help that they need, or point them in the right direction to get the services they need.
Oh, cool.
So
cool.
it's going to be very cool, and I'm so happy to bring that to the 9-town communities.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you guys are a very worthwhile organization to get involved with. No, you guys are very, very community orientated and very out there in the community as well.
Yes, and we want to do more of that. Get out there in the community and get the word out as to who we are. People know that there's a Meals on Wheels program in the area, but they're not quite sure who does it. And it's us. It's the Estuary Council who does it, and we need to raise our level of participation in the community a little bit.
Now, what do you think you would need to do to raise your participation in the community?
So we are sort of going through a little bit of a rebranding with the organization right now. And a lot that's going to come out with that. I don't want to give too much away right now.
That's fine.
But maybe that's for a next show.
All right, that's fine.
We'll talk about that.
All right. All right. So the 13th of September rolls around. What can people expect?
Expect to come and see the great additions that we've done to the estuary. I hope they like the improvements that we've made. And I think they can expect to see their friends. I think that's the biggest thing.
Absolutely.
Get out again. You know that you can come, you can socialize. You have a purpose. You have a place to go.
Absolutely.
And that's at the end of the day. That's what we are. We're their second home.
Absolutely. And I know from personal experience during the pandemic, doing the Pete Mezzetti show through Zoom in your home studio, it's like, yes it does it, but no, it doesn't do it justice.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
No,
the Zoom meetings they serve their purpose, but you just don't get the same interactions.
No.
In the one-on-ones, and just being there, sitting across from a friend.
Exactly.
Talking, right?
Exactly. Absolutely.
So we need to do more of that.
Absolutely. And now, from what I also understand, we have a special event coming up on the 18th of September.
18th is going to be our open house.
Let's talk about it.
Yep. We're going to have some fun events outside, mini golf, and we're going to have hamburgers and hot dogs. We're going to have some music, and inside we're going to have cooking demonstrations and showcasing the building a little bit, showing people what we have to offer.
Right.
There'll be some tables set up so you can inquire about volunteer opportunities if you wish. And one thing, the fun little thing, we're going to have a dunk tank.
Uh-oh.
So, like I said, I may be in the dunk tank. There may be a surprise guest or two after me.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
People want to see who those surprise guests are. They have to come to the event.
Right, you have to show up at the event.
Absolutely.
Because you never know who's going to show up at the dunking booth. No, you never know.
Yes.
But what other things do we have coming up in the senior center once you guys open in September, maybe in the fall?
So our trips will be back.
That's right.
People love to do our day trips. We take people, just to. A lot of times we call them mystery trips. You get on the bus, you're going to go someplace that we know where you're going to lunch. You have a nice lunch. Maybe you see a show or something. Right. Come back. David, our transportation manager, has you back by 3-4 o'clock.
Okay.
So it's still early enough to enjoy your day. So those will come back. All our programming. Our gym, which I said is just people just want to get back and start working out again and start exercising and feeling alive again. And that's just the demand that we've had for that is just taken off. So. We've redone our gym as well. We've spaced out our machines so everybody's got room between the machines, and just make it a safer environment. And we've made the gym room itself a little brighter and more festive. So.
Wow. What else do we want to talk about? We got a little bit more time left.
Yeah. More on our September.
Sure. Absolutely.
13th opening. But the big thing is, I just want everybody to know that, we're trying to create as safe as an environment as we can. We've configured our front entrance so we have a separate entrance and exit, just to keep everyone safe. Everyone will check in. We'll know everyone is in the building. We're still taking temperatures. Right now we're still requiring that masks be worn in the building. When you're at your destination, you can take your mask off. But while you're walking around the building, we're still requiring masks, because we are dealing with still the most vulnerable population during this. We're going to keep a watch on the news and see where this goes. And,
absolutely.
So, again, we're doing the cleaning protocols and just everything to keep everyone safe.
Absolutely. I'm sure you're going to be glad to have everybody back in once you guys are ready to open in September.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Can't wait.
No, definitely not. But if people want more information on the Senior Center, where can they go? So
they can call the Senior Center itself, 860-388-1611.
Okay.
Just dial 0 or leave a message on our information line. They can go to our website, ecsenior.org, has all our information on there, or our Facebook page. We try to keep that updated as daily with all the current information on there. So a lot of ways to get your information. We do have our newsletter still. We're still doing that monthly. Oh, nice. So that comes out every 4 weeks. So
all right. Wow, very cool. You guys are a very busy organization.
We're busy. We like I said, even during the slowdown, we were still busy, and I hope to be busier.
No, absolutely. Yeah. So tell us about the grant for the social worker you guys got.
Yeah, Heather, our grants manager, and I have been working on this grant since I think the beginning of March, and we found out a few weeks ago that we were awarded the grant. For a social worker. I think it's much needed in this area, dedicated to senior citizens. Like I said, we can either get them the services they need right when they come in to see us, or we can point them in the right direction so that they can get the services they need if we can't provide them. Absolutely.
You guys are going to be a very busy organization once you guys open up. And again, opening day is when?
September 13th, lucky 13.
And your hours of operation will be?
8 to 4.
Okay.
And with our open house on September 18th.
And that's 8 to 4 Monday through Friday?
Correct. Okay. Yep. Right now we're Saturdays we're not sure about Saturdays, but as we go more through the fall, we'll figure out the Saturday piece.
Okay. Stan from the Senior Center, thanks for some time, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Stan.
Thanks, Pete.
On behalf of Stan Mingione, I'm Pete Mezzetti. Thanks. Good night. We'll see you next time.